So, what are penny stocks and should you trade them? I'm going to provide you with some pros and cons of penny stocks. I'll define what penny stocks are and how you can find them. So, let's go ahead and dive right into it. All right, so the question of the day is, what are penny stocks? Penny stocks are small companies with low capitalization and typically trade at a relatively low price and often below $5. Now, that sounds really good. Instead of trading something like Microsoft that costs a couple $100s, maybe you'd be interested in trading something about $4 or $3, but is it worth it? Let's go ahead and deep dive into the pros and cons of trading penny stocks. So the term penny stocks originally came from when these particular low value stocks were actually traded for pennies. But nowadays, they're actually traded more than that. Sometimes you'll find stocks at a couple dollars to $5. And while there may be good opportunities, there's some pros and cons of trading penny stocks. Now, penny stocks are considered speculative investments due to the volatility and the potential for substantial gains and losses. All right, so let's get into the pros. So penny stocks have potential high returns. Now, that sounds really good. We always want to trade something that has potential high returns. And the reason why penny stocks have high returns is because they delivered significant gains over a short period of time if the company experienced substantial growth. Why is this different than maybe the large cap stocks? For example, Microsoft. The reason why is because the stocks or the shares are so low that any type of growth is substantial. So for example, if I have a stock that is trading $5 a share and it has a 50% growth, that will be around $7.50 a share. Now, 50% growth is awesome, right? Now, if you were trading Microsoft and had a 50% growth, that would be humongous. So any type of growth with penny stocks is pretty much considered substantial, given the fact that they're low value. Now, another pro is that there are low entry barrier. What I mean by that is that they're affordable for small investments, allowing them to invest in diversified portfolio with a relatively small amount of capital. Who don't want to trade with a small amount of capital? This is why a lot of people trade penny stocks because of the capital is very low. Volatility. The volatility of penny stocks can be advantageous for traders who are skilled at timing the market and capitalizing on price fluctuations. So there's a particular skill that you must acquire in order to trade penny stocks. And this is what we teach in our new academy that's coming later on this year, is how to trade penny stocks and what to look for when you are trading. Now, before we go on, I want you to look in the description. We have a free Discord channel where you can actually join in the conversation. We provide you with tips, trade ideas with different stocks, ETFs, and indices. And we just give you fundamental learning of what stocks are, how to trade them, give you some definitions so that you can understand what stocks are, ETFs, and indices, and even how to trade them. So join us in Discord in the link below. And while you're doing that, don't forget to like and subscribe to our new YouTube channel. All right, so I gave you 3 pros. I want to give you 3 cons. So one of the cons here is that they're high risk. So what do I mean by that? Penny stocks are highly speculative and often associated with higher risk due to the lack of liquidity, transparency, and regulatory oversight. All right, so the second con is that the lack of information. So many penny stock companies are not required to file with the SEC, and the SEC stands for Securities and Exchange Commission. And it makes it challenging for investors to obtain reliable information about the company's financial health and prospects. So imagine that you're trading this penny stock and you're trying to find information about the company, but they don't have information that you can find because it's not filed with the SEC. So now you're finding information on the stock and the company on a site that may not provide you with the truth. And so with that being said, it is up to you to determine whether this stock or this company is healthy or not to trade. All right, and the third and final con is vulnerable to manipulation. Now, the low trading volume and liquidity of penny stocks makes them susceptible to price manipulation schemes, such as a pump and dump scams. So oftentimes where you may hear people are buying a lot of this stock, or this stock is really good, or this stock is setting up for growth, may be a pump and dump scheme where you go ahead and put all your money in the stock. A lot of other people do the same thing, and then all of a sudden the price drops down really quickly. That's called a pump and dump. So you want to be careful with things like that. Now, oftentimes there are penny stocks for 1 or 2 reasons. One, it is a startup company, hasn't really acquired much money. They're trying to build their platform and their company and things like that. This is one of the reasons why they went IPO, which is initial public offering, so that their company can grow and they can have shares to sell to you and to the public. Now, oftentimes it's not pretty like these big companies where growth is automatic. Okay. Another reason why a stock may be a penny stock is because of the company isn't doing good. Right. So, for example, Spirit Airlines, a lot of people are familiar with Spirit Airlines, and then it just started dropping. They started having problems and so on and so forth. And I believe there was a merger going on with another airline that I can't really think of right now. But Spirit Airlines was doing really well and all of a sudden started dropping to $5 and I believe $3. So, although this company, this airline company was legit, a lot of people flew Spirit Airlines. Eventually, it started to drop because they started making a bad name for themselves. They started having problems with their aircrafts, and flyers started complaining, and just a whole bunch of other things. So you want to make sure that you do your research. I'm going to show you how to find penny stocks using TradingView. Those who follow us know we love TradingView. A lot of you love TradingView as well. So what you want to do is go to tradingview.com. This is actually a platform where you can trade stocks, ETFs, indices, futures, Forex, a whole bunch of things. And so you start off here on the home page, and you're going to go to products here. Scroll down to screeners, and then we're going to look at stocks 2.0 or stock 2.0. This is new. And now you have a whole slew of stocks here. You have large cap, small caps, micro caps, mini caps, all that good stuff here. And we have Microsoft here as the first one, Apple. These are large companies here, NVIDIA Corporation, Amazon. And so what we want to do, these are large cap stocks here. You can see, for example, Microsoft Corporation, the market cap here is at $3 trillion, right? So we're not looking for companies like this. We're trading penny stocks. So we're going to have to filter it out. All right. So the first thing you want to do here is on the left top here, we see market. If you click here, you can find whatever stocks you want to trade depending on the country you're in, or if you want to do the entire world, you can do that. In this case, I'm going to click USA. And then you want to go to where it says market cap here. We're going to bring down this caret here. Instead of trading these large cap stocks here, we want to go down to where it says micro cap here. Micro cap is 300 million and below. So these stocks here are smaller companies. There's even shrimp, which is 50 million and below as well. But let's go ahead and start off with the micro cap here. So you're going to click that. And now you see companies that are trading like this here, Jaws Mustang. This is at $11 a share. Tile Shop Holdings. This is at $6.72 a share, and so on and so forth. So what you want to look for ideally when you're finding a penny stock is volume. You want some really good volume. I'm going to get back to you on that one here. Another good thing that's awesome to use is this analyst rating here on the right side. Now, these are actual real professional analysts who look at these stocks and suggest whether you should buy or sell. I like to look at this for strong buys here, for example. What I like to do here is look for a stock that is low, such as $2.66 here, for what is this, MUTEP Limited, for example, only $2.66. The change here, the percentage, meaning that the growth that it has since this last day or within 24 hours at a 4.31% growth with this, which is pretty good. And then I see strong buy by analysts. So this is what I want. Health and technology, we know health and technology isn't going anywhere. This is the sector. And then, like I said, volume is key. We want to find stocks with high volume. So for example, I see Jaws Mustang here at a volume of 158. And we look at the volume here at these others here. I see 190,000. I see 36,000. And then here I see 158. So for example, let's go ahead and click this here. And we're going to look at it, the chart. And look at this. This is pretty much untradeable. You can't trade anything like this. This doesn't even make sense. So low volume, you want to completely stay away from. So this is what I suggest here is we want to filter out the low volume and only trade high volume. So you want to go to this plus sign here on the top left where it says add new filter. And then we're going to type volume. And now we're going to customize this here. So I'm going to click custom. I'm going to find volume within the last day above, and then I'm going to just put, let's say 100,000. Okay. So I'm looking for volume of over 100,000 shares or stocks. And that simply means that this is how many stocks that these companies have to trade. And it usually means that there are more buyers and sellers in the market. So now it's only showing me stocks with the volume of 100,000 or more. Now I could look here at the analyst rating for a strong buy. I may be interested in this one here where it says OPPF. Let's go ahead and click this. Let's look at the super chart. And it is a lot more tradable. Currently trading at $2.69 a share. The analyst had a strong buy on it. Let's go ahead and look at the ratings a little bit more. We can see that it's trading at $2.69 a share. Next earnings report in 50 days. I can see the volume is pretty nice at 193,000. The market cap, you can see that it's at 297 million. And you can see the performance of the income, the net margin, the revenue. You can see currently right now, it is at a sale. So as a trader, if you understand price action, you know if price have been selling for a while, typically it's going to bring in some more buyers, especially if the analysts are saying that, hey, this may be a pretty good stock to trade according to the analyst rating within the last day. So this is how you can find very cheap stocks. And then also you want to do your own research online on the company as well. Another way you can analyze charts here is just simply go to Google and then you're going to type in penny stocks, Yahoo Finance, and you'll see this here where it will bring up 30 symbols. So it's showing me New York Community Bank Corp. So these are penny stocks that Yahoo is possibly recommending that is doing pretty good. The change is at an 8% growth. You can see what the market cap is, which is at 2.98 billion, and so on and so forth. And then what you would typically do, here's the symbol here. So if I want to take a look at it, I would go to NYCB. I would go to my chart here. I'm going to click stocks here, and I'm going to type in NYCB. Is currently trading on the New York Stock Exchange. Let's go ahead and click it, take a look at the chart. And now I can analyze the chart to see if it's something that I'm willing to trade. And that's it. This is how you find your penny stocks to see if it's something tradable. Guys, very quick video. I want to see what do you guys think about this. If there's some things that you didn't know about how to find penny stocks, things that you didn't know about penny stocks at all. So that's it for the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate your thumbs up, like and subscribe if you haven't already, comment and share this with people who are interested in learning stocks and just don't know exactly where to start. Brand new YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe and also join our free Discord below as well, where we're talking about stocks just from the beginning to the end of how to trade stocks, ETFs, and indices. Guys, I will see you in the next video. God bless you.